So talk about the greens because I know about them. I grow them. I love them. I eat them.
They're
but a lot of people.
All right. I shouldn't even say they're good for you because
a lot of people like this, when they see that in the supermarket, just pass it by.
Right.
And so that's kale.
That's kale. Really delicious. Actually, my favorite of the winter greens, I think, and can be prepared in so many different ways. It's got a little bit of a tough leaf. Yeah. And so the way that we generally work with it is to cook it ahead of time, blanch it.
Right, and also small pieces.
Small pieces, or you can, like Nisa used to do, who we used to work with, chiffonade them, slice them really, really thin.
That's how I still do it. Should I put some oil in here?
Yeah, some oil and garlic. You want to, they're flavorful on their own, but it's always nice to start them off with a little bit of a flavor base to begin with. Yeah. So we have garlic for this one.
Oh, garlic and the red hot pepper flakes?
And tomato and thyme. In this one, we have red pepper flakes later.
Oh, okay.
So you just want to saute that till it's fragrant, add your tomatoes, step back. These GE monogram stoves are pretty strong, as you can see.
Oh, I like it because they cook like a restaurant range.
Right, so they're a professional style range with sealed burners, dual flame, and they go from a simmer to 18,000 BTUs, which is great for sauteing.
Really good. So it's good for wok cooking, good for this kind of sauteing. Oh, look how beautiful this looks already.
And look how quickly this already cooked down.
Now, if you don't want to add the kale, those of you who might not.
Well, you should try it, but it works well.
You could just throw this over pasta and it would be so delicious.
So delicious. Then your blanched kale goes in. You just toss that around, season it with salt and pepper, drizzle with a little oil, and you're done with this one.
I'm having a microphone problem.
Uh-oh.
So it's right here. Couldn't be. It's right there, but it's touching my...
Okay, so I'm just going to continue with this one, which is our Swiss chard.
Mary. Mary, my microphone person. She will not be on camera.
That's okay. This one is basically done now, so we can move on to the Swiss chard, for which you use the stem. You took the stems off because they're too tough, but here you can use your stem to get to use the entire thing.
Once this is parboiled, you can just warm it up, really, right?
Just warm it through. Yeah. You can keep that in your refrigerator parboiled, too.
And this is a good snack. This can go on the airplane with you as a vegetable snack.
Toss that with pasta and you have a whole meal.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, so this one,
so this one's got a little bit of spice in it. Jalapeno. If you don't like it too spicy, take the seeds out. These are 2 jalapenos that go in with your stems and 2 teaspoons of minced ginger.
I love beet greens so much. I like beet anything.
So this is related to the beet family, and we actually have beets over here that you can use the green.
So
this is Swiss chard. Just let that soften just a tiny bit.
I thought those were the beet stems.
I know, well, they look like it, don't they?
Yeah, but beet stems are also, I mean, they taste so much like Swiss chard stems. And while they were changing my mic, I messed up.
Well, you just didn't notice that we were moving on to the next. That's okay. Beets, I think a lot of people ignore that they come with these leaves that are so good to eat. They have a similar flavor to Swiss chard because they are related. But in general, I don't use the stem part. Do you like to have that part added too?
Oh, I always use the stems. I love them. But they tell you, now this is something that I didn't know, when you get the beets home from the greengrocer or the farmer's stand, you should cut the stems off like 1 inch above the beet because they continue kind of to grow and they draw the moisture out. Yeah, they draw the moisture out of the beet root. So I didn't know that. Did you?
Know, I have been told that. I think it's similar with carrots and carrot tops. That they always sell them with the tops on. But you really should take them off when you get them home.
Twist them off or cut them off. So okay, so these beets are okay.
So these beets.
So well, we'll cook those into a puree or something. So are you going to chiffonade or just?
Well, they're cut into about 1-inch pieces, and what I have over here is some bacon. Now,
that's what I was smelling.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the bacon.
I love bacon. It's a great way to flavor your greens. Actually, do you mind covering that just to help the Swiss chard wilt down a little bit? Then you uncover it and let it finish. Just for a few minutes, it gets covered, like 3 minutes. So yes, we have bacon. Now this is a pretty classic flavor pairing with many greens. In the South, they use like a ham hock to cook collards, which we don't have here. But you certainly could use collards in a similar way that you would do kale. And
it's good to have a little bit of moisture on these greens when you put them into the saute pan too.
Because it helps them to wilt down more quickly.
Might splatter.
It might, yeah, you
do.
do.
Be careful.
I always sort of step away because
Right.
it's a little bit, the fat combined with the water can be a little much. Now, you want to get rid of most of the fat from the bacon, but leave a teaspoon in your pan, which is not that much.
Okay.
And then you can add your scallion. That's your flavor, your secondary flavoring here. Stir that till it wilts a little bit. So you're building flavor in all of these dishes with a little bit of some kind of onion or other aromatic, and then just adding your greens. That's kind of it.
I'm going to check the. No, I have a feeling that this is. Yeah, it's really wilting down.
Now, once they wilt down, they will let off a lot of liquid. So you want to uncover it and finish cooking it uncovered, so that some of that liquid has a chance.
So
to
if
cook
you
off.
start off with a gigantic grocery bag full of any of these greens, don't expect that they're going to be that voluminous when you eat them, because they go down to about a quarter of their size.
They really do. It depends on the leaf, but this is 3 bunches of beet greens, and this just has to get, I'm going to leave it there for a second just to start cooking. And the last one we have is escarole, which people, I think, usually have in soups and stuff, but it's also great sauteed.
Well, I use it in salad, the young escarole.
I love raw escarole.
And it's also and it's a member of the endive family. So those white Belgian endives that you buy, or the frisée chicory is all endive. And so that's
much milder
beautiful.
though, and sort of tender, especially the inner leaves.
Yeah.
This one we're seasoning with sauteed red onion, chili flakes.
These smell really good. I think it's the bacon.
Yeah, bacon is kind of a secret. So you add your escarole, toss that around. You kind of want to do all of these on a medium-high-ish heat. Yeah, if you're having a trouble getting them to wilt down,
could use the even bigger pan.
Cover it, or use the bottom of a like a baking sheet. I do that sometimes. Basically, these all don't take very much time at all.
Now, are you putting lemon juice in
there too?
Yes,
once it's done, once it wilts down, you can add a little bit while it's cooking.
So in Italian restaurants, oftentimes they offer you cooked escarole or cooked broccoli rabe. Try all of them if they come as side dishes with the pasta dishes, because that'll get you hooked on the greens, and you'll understand why they're so delicious. But these at home, I think they are just spectacular. As I could eat the whole platter
you could take one and do one every night for a week, and you'll love them, and you'll be healthier.
This is cooking down really well. And then when this is all done, then you add, do you put any butter in any of these?
Well, these don't get butter, but they all do get a little bit of drizzle of a really good olive oil at the end. Is a nice way to finish them.
It must be my Polish upbringing, but I would put a little butter in the beet
well,
greens.
it certainly wouldn't hurt, but
you
know, you
all
always
these
do
vegetables, butter and beets. It's so good.
Let me put the bacon back in the beets,
Okay,
too.
I'll take the bacon. Okay. But I would still I would put 1 tablespoon of butter in there too.
You can certainly do it for any of these.
I will. So they're very, very fabulous. It's so easy. In less than 10 minutes, you can make a really delicious and healthy side dish. These recipes are all from Martha Stewart Living.
Everyday food.
Oh, these are everyday food?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Everyday food. Now that's